CBS News Miami.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Najahe Sherman, and welcome to CBS News Miami's 4 p.m. Quickcast. Let's take a look at today's top stories. Governor Ron DeSantis is expected to make a big announcement tonight at 6. He'll do it with Twitter CEO Elon Musk. CBS News Miami's Joe Gorcho is in Brickell with more on that announcement.
Media vehicles have lined up and down the block in Brickell outside the Four Seasons Hotel since late this morning. The anticipation builds for the upcoming announcement. Inside the Four Seasons Hotel, donors are preparing for the launch of the campaign, uniquely using social media.
Mostly people in social media are usually younger, right? So I think he's making his appeal to the young voters.
Republican State House Rep Vicky Lopez supports the governor, calling the Twitter announcement novel, generating buzz that opponents of a DeSantis bid believe will quickly vanish.
Will quickly fade as we continue to see the attacks from Donald Trump to DeSantis.
The former president launched another attack at DeSantis with a post on Truth Social Wednesday morning. It says, in part, DeSanctimonious came to me asking for help, told me he had one last chance, my support and endorsement. Disloyal. And we'll have more to come on the pending announcement at 5 p.m. on CBS News Miami and the divide amongst Republicans in their support between Trump and DeSantis. Reporting from Brickell, Joe Gorcho, CBS News Miami.
Thank you, Joe. The book and poem are called The Hill We Climb. Poet Amanda Gorman famously performed the piece at President Joe Biden's 2020 presidential inauguration. A Miami-Dade Public Schools parent took issue with the book and filed a complaint. That resulted in the book's removal from one school's bookshelf. According to our news partners at the Miami Herald, the complaint was made at Baum Graham Education Center in Miami Lakes. The complaint alleges that the material is not educational and has indirect hate messages. The complaint also incorrectly says that Oprah is the book's author. Here's part of the poem.
When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace.
Amanda Gorman slammed the school district. She says the book's removal could be something that is challenged in court, adding that it robs children of a right to free thought and speech. We reached out to Miami-Dade Public Schools for comment, and they sent us a statement that says, quote, no literature, books, or poem has been banned or removed. It was determined at the school that The Hill We Climb is better suited for middle school students, and it was shelved in the middle school section of the Media Center. The book remains available in the Media Center.
Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
And taking a live look outside, we are tracking storms moving through the area. Let's get right to Next Weather meteorologist Dave Warren. Dave, what's the situation?
Well, it's up in Broward County right now. That's where the storms have lifted to the north, and this was a severe thunderstorm with strong wind gusts crossing right over 95. It is right up against the coastline now, continuing to move off to the east. Blue box here, that's a flood advisory. That's going until 5:45, so we're seeing some street flooding around 595 up and down either side of the airport there, down to Hollywood and up just north of Fort Lauderdale. Big area here where 2 inches of rain have fallen, estimated by the radar. That is over the last 6 hours here, so that's prompting the flood advisory. Now, as that storm moves off the coast, we're still looking at activity here as the sea breeze pushes inland slowly. Outflow from earlier thunderstorms coming together here. Very intense thunderstorm over the Everglades, but if it does continue to move to the northeast, Tamarack up towards Coral Springs and Parkland, that may be a strong gusty downpour as these storms continue to lift to the north. There they go over the next 3 hours up to 6:30 to 7 o'clock. Another wave coming through, but overall the activity continuing to lift up to the north. There is the potential for flooding until 10 o'clock tonight. A flood watch remains in effect for the entire area that goes up into Palm Beach County. Been so wet over the last few days, heavier rain coming down now, so flooding could be a problem throughout the afternoon rush hour and even early this evening. What has cooled down is the temperatures with this rain down into the mid to low 70s, about where they will stay here. We'll continue to watch the radar network. Storms developing over the interior and slowly lifting north up through Broward County. A front installed tomorrow. An area of low pressure develops along it, so we continue to see another wave of scattered storms working through the area as long as we get that breeze coming in from the west. everything pushes up against the East Coast. Now, eventually this will try to push to the south. Additional storms around on Friday, but we may start to get slightly drier air coming in from the north over the weekend here. So Memorial Day weekend might see those rain chances going down just a bit here. What continues to go up is the rain chances tonight. Everything lifting to the north. There's another wave 6 to 7 o'clock pushing in through Broward County, but by 7 to 8 moving off the coast. So early this evening, these storms will come down. After 8 to 9 o'clock, things get pretty quiet here in the metro areas, but a few storms could linger a bit there in the Keys. That's overnight tonight. Here come the storm timing tomorrow, 7 to 8 o'clock. It's quiet, but then these showers and storms develop and they work their way through the area. Midday tomorrow, maybe not quite as widespread as they push off to the northeast here and clear out of the area. So there are the rain chances coming in, really picking up late morning, 60%, 11 noon, 1 o'clock. Downpours pushing through the area with thunderstorms. They gradually will begin to taper off there tomorrow afternoon and evening as the rain chances go down 7 to 9 o'clock there tomorrow night. Extended forecast for the weekend here. We'll keep the rain chances 60% tomorrow and Friday, but going down a bit Saturday and Sunday. Memorial Day, 20%, just a few showers around, but with a little more sunshine. It's hot, 90 degrees to start next week. We'll keep it there Tuesday and Wednesday.
All right, some tough weather ahead. Thank you, Dave. We have some breaking news into our newsroom. Tina Turner, the unstoppable singer and stage performer, has died. Turner passed away after a long illness in her home in Switzerland. She sold more than 150 million records worldwide. She won 12 Grammys and was honored at the Kennedy Center in 2005. The What's Love Got to Do with It singer was 83 years old. Hialeah's mayor says his city will not annex part of the historically black community of Brownsville, but critics demanded proof. CBS News Miami's Larry Seward was in Hialeah when residents of Brownsville received the news.
Fierce opposition against the city of Hialeah taking a piece of Brownsville wanted council on record saying it's something they would not do, and council members did not mince words. Mayor Esteban Bovo needed 5 words to shut down 5 weeks of frustration in nearby Brownsville.
It's not worth the headache.
These mobile homes lie in a mostly industrial block of Brownsville. Last month, the city of Hialeah revealed plans that considered annexing the area, but dozens showered council with gripes that gave decision makers pause.
That's outstanding, except that no one's reached out to us and told us that, so we're here.
Skeptics wanted assurance on the record.
We have people coming up to us saying that they have a great concern. It is too historic to allow this to happen.
So dozens pressed council again and plan to do so every month until the mayor and council spoke up.
This is an issue on our end that is no longer being pursued. It is dead.
That sounds definitive, not annexing Brownsville.
We're not going to annex Brownsville.
With that, critics left cheering, happy to move on. In Hialeah, Larry Seward, CBS News, Miami.
Our partners at the Miami Herald revealed that Miami Mayor Francis Suarez received undisclosed money. It was from a Coconut Grove real estate developer, and new reporting suggests the relationship may have been deeper than previously thought. According to the Herald, Mayor Suarez has been paid at least $170,000 by Location Ventures LLC. Documents obtained by the Herald reveal Suarez was receiving an undisclosed $10,000 per month from the company. Both Suarez and the CEO have denied any ethical or legal wrongdoing. More news from Miami City Hall. A judge ruled that Miami must redraw its latest district map. It's over charges of racial gerrymandering. The ruling came in response to a lawsuit filed by community groups. It claims the new district map was deliberately redrawn around majority Black and Latin neighborhoods. The judge ordered the city must work with groups like the ACLU and NAACP to fix the map. Miami City Attorney says, quote, "We are disappointed with the court's decision, as it is still our position that the city complied with the Voting Rights Act. We will be reviewing our options on how to proceed." When we come back, playoff fights continue. The Heat, they lost Game 4, but the Panthers could still sweep the Hurricanes. What you need to know next. Welcome back. Broward County officials will test water for potential harmful chemicals. A county commissioner warns that drinking tap water can be harmful. It's because of chemicals called PFAS. This comes as FIU testing shows high levels of the chemicals in Dania Beach.
And this is not just isolated in Dania Beach, but this is everywhere. And the issue is what can PFAS do? It can cause cancer. It can cause so many diseases. It can cause so many problems.
The commissioners decided to test the water at 2 county treatment plants. Once officials find out what is in the water, they will decide how to treat it and determine how much it will cost. Now to the Eastern Conference Finals. The Miami Heat are heading back to Boston. That's after losing in Game 4 and failing to advance to the NBA Finals. Game 5 takes place on Thursday night. Miami now leads the series 3-1. A win will send the Heat to the finals against the Denver Nuggets. Game 5 starts at 8:30 tomorrow night in Boston. How about those Florida Panthers? They will be looking to sweep the Carolina Hurricanes tonight. The Cats will face the Canes in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Final. Game 4 starts at 8 p.m. from sunrise, and I will see you there. Merchandise removed. Why Target has pulled some Pride clothing. What we learned tonight at 5. And that is your CBS News Miami Quickcast. I'm Najahe Sherman. Stay tuned for more news right here on CBS News Miami.